It's been over 7 months since ASUU declared strike, and the federal government hasn't done anything, basically anything. They've been meeting today, tomorrow, but nothing to show up for it. Anyway, now, the Nigerian students have come out to protest. Yesterday, we saw them blocking the airport, and now they said they'll go to Third Mainland Beach and other strategic locations, including the seaport, to protest. Anyway, I don't feel they should be protesting here in Lagos. They should go to the federal government, Ministry of Education to protest, because basically that's where the power is. But anyway, I'm on the street of Lagos to get people's opinion. Should ASUU be scrapped, or what can the government do to satisfy these people? Because every time under the Buhari government, we've seen them come outside and saying they want to declare strike for over 6 to 7 times, and we don't see solution. Anyway, join me as I get people's opinion. Alpha, wait me your name now.
Tosin.
Okay, Tosin, the matter be say now we don't see ASUU don draw strike for over 7 months. The question be say, wetin you think say be the problem between federal government and ASUU wey be say they no dey meet to that demand every time? Because if you could recall, under this Buhari section, they don go to strike up to 4 times. Wetin you think say be the solution? Wetin you think say federal government fit do to help these people?
Make federal government just give them wetin they want now.
Make they just give them wetin
they want.
You be Nigerian student now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we don see say NANS don dey protest for everywhere. Yesterday be like say na airport they go. Now they don talk say they go seaport, go everywhere. Shey you support the them protesting for all these places? Abi you feel say as they dey protest? Because if you look at Nigeria, we don dey protest even for NSAS. Till now we no see anything. You think say this protest na the way out?
No, I'm not sure saying na the right thing, but make government just give them wetin they want. Na be the problem. Make them just give them wetin they want.
Why you no join them protest as per say you be Nigerian student?
Because e dey risky, you know.
E dey risky.
Yes.
For you to protest.
Yes.
Na your right na.
I know say na my right, but e get something wey say you go and something wey say no go.
My name is Babatunde Jimoh.
Okay, Mr. Bab. No, we don't say federal government and ASUU. They always they counter each other. They go strike. Under this Buhari government, we don't see them go up to 4 times for strike. What do you say the problem between ASUU and federal government?
My brother, Nigeria don't tie with this government. Since when I was born, I'm 50-something years old now, 53. I never experienced this current government. I have 2 children in the higher institution. One for Poly, Ilorin, one for LASU, University of Lagos. Since when that one that is University of Lagos is supposed to graduate since 2 years ago. Strike. We have tired of this government. They are just deceiving us. Do this, do that. But their children, they overseas. Go Canada. If you go Canada, Finland, London, you will see all their children.
What do you feel say will be the solution now?
The solution is, assuming all of us will join all these children to do the strike, to block everywhere. We're ready to block it because we know again what this government promised us before they come into this thing. We don't see. They will give the children, they will give school children food. They will give citizens 5,000. We don't see any. They're just full of lie.
One person don't even talk say maybe they scrap as to say they come out with demand when they no fit meet.
No. They don't scrap ASUU. ASUU, now them they are. Even though before all these our children graduate, even though then when they Abuja, when they be Senate, when they be House of Rep, doctor, I think not ASUU teach them how to do all these things. How can I? No, and those people that said they'll check them, they'll check their brain. They'll check their yes, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Please, this government, they just deceive. Many of deceiving in
so you feel say protesting na the solution? Because if you look at NSAS time, they protest. We no see solution up till now. Now they don't protest another one, and very soon this one go escalate.
My brother, let them protest. Even though if to say all of us can protest with this government, because you know how many months to go to pack away. They just want to deceive us, so then we'll go. Our children still remain at home. They just want to deceive Nigeria. So let them protest. Let them. If these boys will go Abuja, House of Senate, House of Rep, let them go block them for them. Because just they chop money. We don't even benefit anything from them. They are taxing us everywhere. Tax, collecting their tax. Nothing for us. Which type of government is this?
Good afternoon. What's your name now?
My name is Frank.
Okay, Mr. Frank. So the question is now we don't see say federal government and ASUU they don't fight for the past 7 months and they never see solution. The question be say now what do you feel say federal government and ASUU fit do to help Nigerian students?
Well, what I believe the federal government can do to ASUU students is to help them, to stop all this strike, because it makes some of the students not to know what they are doing, to forget what they've learned. You understand? To help them to stop all this strike. So to me, that's what
Some people are even saying maybe they should scrap ASUU because basically every time they are always coming out to agitate for something. give us this money, give us that money. What do you feel they should do? Should they scrap ASUU?
Well, money must not be everything, but let the federal government to do something for the ASUU so that the strike and everything will be over. You understand? Because when you're giving some people money, they don't know what to use the money to do. You understand? At times, it's good, wisdom, principle to direct. You understand? Because when you have the wisdom, you can able to get what you want. You understand? On my own understanding is that I want the federal government to stop the ASUU strike. You understand?
Okay,
Because
so do you support NANS doing this protest, blocking various places here in Lagos?
yeah, the protest is also okay, but not violent protest. You understand? So that the government will also know that they are serious.
When we talk about government, no, now basically Lagos State they are protesting here, but where the main Ministry of Education is at Abuja. Don't you feel there is misconception of location where they should have gone to protest and where they are protesting and blocking now?
Yeah, they can protest this here in Lagos.
Yeah.
Because from Lagos here, from the state here, they can take it to higher, to our federal government.
Okay, we just hope that they will not hijack the protest like the one of NSAS, because basically it was a peaceful protest. Then after it was hijacked and they were looting. Anyway, since you said you support it, no problem. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. What's your name now?
My name is Chima Christian.
Okay, Mr. Chima, now we don see say over 7 months now ASUU don go on strike, and every time dem and federal government dey meet do one kind meeting, but we no see outcome. Wetin you feel about this strike wey dey dey on top now?
Well, I think that our Nigerian government is not serious. Honestly, if they are really serious about education, let them listen to us to at least find a lasting solution to this, because I believe I've listened to the ASUU's demands.
Okay.
I know when you are doing something with your fellow human being, there are some things you need to consider. So ASUU is coming with some kind of demands, and when you look at some, you will see some kind of unreasonable demands. So let them listen to ASUU, look at the ones that are reasonable. At least if they can be able to, provide up to 80% of all the demands from ASUU, I believe ASUU will listen to them. They are human beings.
I wanted to ask that,
think
who are we to
government is not
blame?
serious. I blame government.
But now I've seen that basically you said it's a government.
I blame government.
So now do you
because-
support NAS doing this protest? Because now basically we saw them at the airport yesterday,
course, I
and
heard
now
that.
they are going to various places. Do you support them?
I support them, but it does that the ones I don't support is them blocking the roads, because this is something that when you're doing it, do it at the right places, because you blocking the roads, the normal citizens, they are the ones facing the pains, not the government. So as they are taking it to the airport, let them continue. From the airport, let them go to National Assembly.
We just hope they don't hijack this protest, because basically that was what happened during NSAS. But later we saw them looting and doing all that.
That's where the security agencies comes in.
Yeah?
In a protest, they're supposed to be security agencies, because I believe there are some bad guys, around them, so that they will not hijack the protest and then use it for their own gain. So let them look into the matter and then guide the ASUUs. Protest is a legitimate something, so I believe when they are doing it, the security agency is supposed to guide them and make sure that the bad people among them didn't hijack it.
Good afternoon, sir. What's the name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Babalola by name.
Okay, Mr. Babela, now we've seen for over 7 months now. ASUU has been on strike with the federal government. They are already sitting down. They'll sit down today. Tomorrow, we didn't see any outcome of the meeting. Now, basically, what we need to know is that who should be blamed for this strike? Is it ASUU, basically, or the federal government?
Well, actually, I would say, we don't know who to blame out of that, because the federal government is supposed to do something to these ASUU people. Because look at the children at home. It's not, at least, there is one adage in Yoruba that says, "Owotoba dile, leshun yalo." Whatever is on the ground. And look at them, their own children are studying outside the country. Whereas they need to do something to it, because this is coming to, it's coming to something else.
So what do you feel the solution should be that now?
Right, the solution, both of them should negotiate and resolve the issue fast. Because this thing should not go.
Okay, now we've seen NAS coming out to protest. They blocked the airport yesterday, and now they are moving to other strategic areas in the state. What do you see about this protest? Do you think it can do anything to them?
Well, I would say the protest can do, because since the federal government didn't listen to them, at least if they start protesting, they will definitely, these people are causing something. They don't want what happened during NSAS to happen. At least they will come out and say, okay, well, let's listen to them. And they should go to round table and do whatever they want to do.
basically, every individual that have interviewed said the federal government should be blamed for this ASUU strike because they are the head and they should be able to control and set aside things ASUU want. Anyway, I still remain your host, Spark. Till we meet next week. Peace out.